Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 4th of November, 2025. So we're starting here with the synoptic yesterday at lunchtime, a low pressure out in the mid-Atlantic and a high pressure right across southern and central Europe, across the Alps there. And that's kind of squeezing the ice bars across the UK yesterday, bringing us lots of drizzle, low cloud, strong winds. If we run that through midnight last night, excuse me, you can see this low pressure is still there. It's moved a little bit to the north and east, and then through to lunchtime today, the low pressure has moved even further out into the sort of north and east there, and the high pressure has moved a little bit as well. It's kind of swung the wind around a little bit. It's more southerly now, and is bringing in a series of fronts which will be sort of down the west coast of Wales, across the West Country by about lunchtime today. If we take that through midnight tonight, you can see those fronts are all across the UK. It's not going to be a very pleasant night tonight, I don't think. And then into lunchtime tomorrow, again, probably southerly flow. And fronts are going to be quite close by, and there's never going to be a real break in the weather. I don't think it's going to be any better for the next few days. SatPic shows quite a large band of cloud running across the country there, and there's one or two gaps in the cloud, but I think it's going to be a day which is void of sunshine for the majority of it. Rain-wise, there is a band of rain running down through Wales into the West Country, and that's gradually making its way to the north and east. And if we look at the forecast here, you can see how that travels northeast, but coming towards us all the time. It should be with us by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I thought. So yeah, there we go. The worst of the weather's still been out in the west at that time, and we're not really going to see the worst of it, but it's going to rain for maybe 3 or 4 hours later on. Odium TAF is forecasting 180, 14 knots, greater than 10k visibility with few at 1500 feet, broken at 3,500 feet. And temporarily between now and 11 o'clock this morning, local broken 1,800 feet with a 30% chance that in that same time period, visibility down to 6 kilometres and light rain and drizzle. Clouds broken at 1,000 feet, and temporarily this afternoon between 2 o'clock and 6 o'clock, visibility down to 5 kilometres and light rain and drizzle, broken to 1,200 feet with a 30% chance that after 5, down to 3 kilometres in rain and drizzle, scattered at 600 feet. So that'll be that band of rain coming through. I've gone upwinds to Southampton. We're looking at 190 degrees, 12 knots, greater than 10k visibility, scattered at 2,000 feet, and temporarily between now and 3 o'clock this afternoon, broken at 1,400 feet, with a 30% chance that between now and 9 o'clock this morning, i.e. in the next hour, 190, 15 gusting 25. And a 30% chance that between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock this afternoon, visibility down to 6 kilometres and light rain and drizzle, with some sort of heavier rain and broken at 800 feet. Spot winds to the north of us, 1,000 foot wind, 180, 30 knots. To the south of us, 1,000 foot wind, 180, 30 knots. On the surface here at Lasham, let's go for 9 o'clock this morning, we're looking at 13 knots southerly, and at 5 o'clock this afternoon, 12 knots southerly. So very little change throughout the day there. The local Met Office forecast is suggesting that it's going to be southerly all day long, 12, 13 knots, but gusting in 25, 26 to begin with, and still gusting into the 20s by the hours of darkness. Temperatures today about 13 degrees centigrades, and looking at the humidity, it's up in the 80s, although the chance of precipitation is quite low to begin with. That increases throughout the day, and certainly from 3 o'clock onwards, they're suggesting it's going to be rain for about 5 hours. GFS temperature-wise, they're forecasting about 15 centigrade, which is warmer than the average for this time of year, and the dew point down at around about 10 centigrade. Currently here at Lasham, we've got 12 and 10 for a split. And if we have a look at the camera on the south side looking west, we can see we've got that southerly flow, quite brisk, lots of low cloud. There are breaks in it, and there is upper cloud there as well. But yeah, that's what it looks like out the window. Sky sight, cross section, the cloud base may be getting up to about 2,000 feet by lunchtime, and that's above sea level, so that's still only 1,400 feet above sight. And then coming back down again as the front approaches, and when that gets here, it'll be down below 1,000 feet again. And of course, thickening up with the water-laden clouds that are coming our way. Top meteo, again, looking at significant weather, they're saying it's just going to be a gradual thickening of the cloud with the sort of rain-bearing stuff getting here about 3 o'clock or just after. No times today. All those out to the east of us are under their space and not worth talking about. One out to the west is Barton Stacey, and again, this is ongoing until the end of the year. It's a no timed up until the 31st of December. And it's an increase in the height that they're firing projectiles to, which is up to 1,600 feet. Let's move on then to the local airfield brief, and we'll start with the glider booking availability. There's a couple of K21s on booked flying. There's one K21 on casual list. There's a K13 booked by a club member. There's single seat availability. There's simulator availability as per usual. And if we move on to 2XL movements, there's nothing to report today. So SFCL rules now apply, as I'm sure you all know. Solo flying requires a minimum of a pilot medical declaration. Also requires an SPL, which is within rolling recency. Okay. All student pilot solo flying requires written authorization. Instructors who hold an SPL with an FIS rating privilege must be within rolling recency to exercise those privileges. So the general situation today is there's a low pressure to the north and west and a high pressure in Central Europe, and they're squeezing the isobars across the UK. There's a series of fronts approaching from the southwest. We'll be on runway 23 today, cables to the east side. Excuse me. Instructors, please do not brief at the front of the queue, and please be ready when the cable to tug arrives. Do not taxi or land on the cross runways shown in red there. There's a lot of rubble on them. And here's the airfield setup. So launch point vehicle on the hard will be winch launching off the grass unless it's waterlogged, but we will be towing down the side of the runway using the boom today. Left-hand circuits and right-hand circuits onto the grass as well. Please land well into the field so we don't get caught out by the cuddle over in the avenue. That's pretty much it for me today. Have a great day's flying. Please keep it safe and make sure you have lots of fun.